Good afternoon, sir. In
Good afternoon.
today's meeting, we are just going to first of all doing our practical one of software engineering, in which we have to take one just interview of a role of a software engineering, which is already doing job in IT industries or software industry. So my name is Jay Prajapati, ID number 23DC101 from Charoswat University.
Good afternoon, sir. Myself, Nancy Patel, and my ID number is 23DCE088 from Charasat University.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Rahi Patel. My ID number is 23DC094 from Charasat University.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Patel Krisha and my ID number is 86.
Hi, good afternoon to all. Like, so let me give a brief introduction about me. Like I've completed my masters and have like joined with the Bank of America since last 1.5 years as a software engineer. And yeah, it's pleasure to meet and have a brief discussion and with you all.
Yes, sir. Now our second member Nancy is going to ask some questions to you.
Sure.
Yes, sir. My question is about, can you tell us about your role in daily work,
Sure. So
your
like
role in a company?
sure. So basically currently the project in which I'm working on is basically the domain of cybersecurity, where our team and me manages around 350 to 400 applications securities. Like, if I be more specific, if you have heard of identity access management, like who can access the website or how much roles and how much the authentication or authorization that person has to access that particular page or particular application. Me and my team handles the security part of the web applications.
So my next question is, what kind of problems do you face in your daily work and how do you solve it?
So problems in the sense like my team is a horizontal team. What the horizontal team means is like we supports more than 300 300 to 400 applications. So all these applications are dependent on us. So let's say, for example, if one of the team is having a new requirement or they are building a new application, then they reach out to us. They set up a meeting or a discussion, a kickoff call. Like this is our requirement, and we want our application to be secure in this way or in this manner. So, what kind of ways or what kind of protocols that we can suggest them so they can secure their web applications? So to answer the question, problems in the sense we get the requirements from the teams, like how can we secure the applications, and our team help them with that.
Sir, my next question is what skill are needed to get into this field?
So frankly speaking, when I joined in this domain, in bank and assigned to this project, I didn't have any knowledge about cybersecurity, because my whole career was related to web development. Let's talk about the BTech or MTech. My whole career was revolving around the software engineering, the software, how we can build the software. But sudden change in this domain uh, was like bit challenging to me as well. But if I particularly say, if anyone has to start a career in the cybersecurity or is eager to go with that domain, then you can start exploring about some of the ethical hacking courses as well, because the domain which I am working is a different part, IAM, but there are many fields like ethical hacking and like it's a cybersecurity is a umbrella term. There are many courses, IAMs, ethical hacking. There is testing as well, etc. So you can um, start with the basic one. the ethical hacking, which where if you have heard about Kali Linux, from that you can start. And the basic thing is you need to learn the Linux commands. Linux is the base for cybersecurity.
Yes. Yeah. Next question is from my side that which kind of software you are using or your company using to handle your problems of cybersecurity or website challenges?
So to provide the cybersecurity, the authentication and authorization, we use a third-party vendor tool called Ping Identity. If you have heard about Okta, the Ping Identity is similar to that. It's a tool which the teams or the companies can leverage to attend to secure their web application and web apps. So it's a very niche tool. Like there is not much knowledge around it on the internet, but it's a very you can say a very well known in the cybersecurity domain. So I can give one or two more tools. Like there is Okta, there is Salesforce if you have heard about, and there is one Pega as well. And other than that, we also use the generic like GitHub and the for version controlling. And there is one tool which is called Superputty, which is used to log into the remote servers because we need to log into the servers and check the whole architecture of it. This is very basic tools that we use.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Next question is going to be asked from Nancy.
Yes, sir. My next question is, can you share an example of your project you have done?
Okay, so for example, let's say a task is assigned to me. So what is the course of action that that I do is, let's say one team approaches to us like this is our requirement. We want our application to get secured. So then we had a kickoff meeting, like what is the flow of your application, how a user can log in, who is the user. Like let's say in the banking domain, there are multiple type of users. Let's say the bank managers, the bank employees. In employees, there are also the multiple types. Like someone is handling the loan part, someone is handling the stock market and securities part. So the application is targeted to which set of users, and then we configure the security and the authentication part on our side and integrate that module into their application. This is the like course of action that we do. And to add to it, it's like there. If you have heard about the development pipeline, it is not like it directly went into the production or the live servers. It gradually moves. Like first, say it's a development stage. If all things goes well, then it move to pipeline. Then it moves to UAT. UAT means user acceptance testing, where all the features are tested according to the user's need. And at last, it goes to the live production environment.
Sir, I would like to ask you that you mentioned the different steps in this. So, what is the longest period of what is the longest process in the development process?
The longest process is, like, I will not say the longest, but the most crucial and the important part is the UAT. Because in the UAT environment, all the parameters are being checked. Let's say um, uh, if a user has some difficulty with the network connection and how that application will affect and how the application will take that parameter into consideration, as well as the performance testing. What it means, let's say if at a time there are multiple more than hundred of thousands of users came into your application or checked logged in, how that application or the server is going to handle it. All this part is being covered in the UAT uh, part of the development. And other than that, the second part is the basic start phase, like development phase, where you need to brainstorm the ideas, like what type of configuration or what type of development you need to do to start the like to deliver your project or task.
Yes, sir. My next question is how can we improve our problem solving skill?
So problem solving skills, like let's say I will talk in general. If you you must have started the uh, competitive programming and the uh, that problem solvings from lead code or hacker rank or all these websites. So my my suggestion would be is first clear all your basic knowledge, the basics, that is DSA. DSA is the must. So don't jump directly to problem solving. Just first clear all the concepts of DSA. Then gradually you start solving the problems from lead code or hacker rank. These two are the major one, and it's a little bit easier. So first start with hacker rank and lead code. Try to um, complete the one or two in the beginning, and gradually increase your number. And there are also the easy, hard, medium, the three different categories. So you can target that way. And the other thing is once you have got some confidence on your problem solving skills, you can also give the competitive examinations as well. Like on CodeChef, there they run a CodeChef is another website where they run weekly or bi-weekly contest, problem solving contest, where you can compete with a bunch of competitors. So it will be very useful for you. And other than that, you can also what was that? Forgot. Yeah, there are multiple YouTube channels as well where they help you with how you can think or how you can approach to a particular problem.
Yes, sir. Sir, my next question is that can you just explain us the whole flow chart of your whole company, that how the first project came to your side and how the whole flow chart works?
Flow chart in the sense, yeah, if I talk about my project, see, my company is basically a bank. So there are multiple flow charts will be there. So let's keeping in I will keep in mind the my project which I work on for now, the by for authentication authorization of the web applications. So to give you a chart, so let's say first step is the application team. The application team reaches to us. Hey, this is our application, and we want to be secured in this manner. It's a first step where we discuss the requirements. The second step is the our internal team brainstorm the ideas like how we can optimally deliver and secure that application. And then we do multiple POCs. POCs, proof of concept works with the team. We collaboratively work with the application team, try new methods and new concepts. And and once it is finalized, okay, we are going to approach this requirement in this manner. Then we gradually move to the CI/CD pipeline that we just discussed. That is development pipeline, UAT, and production.
Yes, sir. My next question is what is the company's mission and vision for the future?
So basically, our company's vision is towards the customers of it. So the in simple words, my company's vision is to deliver and to give the customers and the users the best uh, features and best of the digital banking domain.
So my next question is, how does your company stand out in the industry?
Okay, so my company basically it's a bank, and in the I work for their maintaining and developing their websites and their applications for the banking domain of its of banks only. So if I talk about in the cultural point of view, how is the culture? If I uh, take culture in the mind, then what I see and what I feel by hearing with my friends, the culture here is very good. The opportunities and the growth that I feel that I have got in the last 1.5 years is it's like more than the other companies, because here it's not like you are being judged. If you are a fresher, then you will not be handling the crucial and the critical parts of the project. I have joined when I have joined, straight away I was straight away put in a project which was very crucial and deadline effect, and there was a deadline hanging on our head, and like the growth is very good in here. You will learn many things. It's not like it's an MNC, and the simply what you heard is in MNC you will not learn more. That's the thing we heard normally, right? But here I haven't felt like that. I have learned many things here. Um, same like yeah, that's it. It's not like it's if it's MNC, then you will not going to learn anything. The growth is very nice.
Yeah, sir. My next question is, which are the other domain in your company which we can get job?
Yeah, so other domains, if you say about the technology tech part, then there are obviously the first one is the developer, the Java developer, Python, any developer. Then there is testing as well, where you can do the manual testing plus automation testing. Then again comes is the database engineer. The data engineer has multiple 3 or 4 uh, fields like data scientist as well, and the data analyst as well. And coming to the non-tech part, where you can be a head of the operations, where you analyze all the operations of the banking domain, how the end user, what the problems they are facing, and how the banking system should be working, and other stuff. It's like it's there are all the domains. It is open. Like if it's data side, if it's cyber security, developer, tester, all the fields are there.
Yes, sir. My last question is last and final question is that in this era, we know that use of AI is more in this new generation, so that it can affect our software industry or any job.
Yeah, so this is very normal question that arises in today's students is, but there is no need of being scared of AI. See, it's not like that AI is going to take the jobs of IT industry. It is true that AI is going to simplify things. So what I think is we should learn how to use AI, how we can use AI, and we can integrate it with our day-to-day work. See, at last, what should we thinking is how we can learn new things from AI. So if we use AI uh, systematically, or if we use AI creatively, we can be there in the industry lay long. It's not way long. It's not like that AI is going to take the jobs. See, the human touch is required in every field. AI cannot do all the analytical things and taking the emotions in the mind. So yeah, it's true. The basic or simple jobs where let's say the data entry jobs and few the low level jobs are going to taken away by AI. But if you are capable enough to learn AI and use AI in your day-to-day work, then you are going to excel much more in a very good learning curve.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for your time. And I want to ask another one thing that you can suggest us for our next upcoming future, that we can develop our which new skill to get our job placements and all. Any suggestion?
Okay, so for placement, one thing I will suggest is what just I said is focus first thing is on DSA. Like learn
Yes.
DSA first, clear all the concepts of DSA, then then practice day to day, like daily 3, 4, 5, 6. Gradually increase the number of problem questions. And alongside this, also you can learn is database. Database is also very important. MySQL and non-SQL both.
Yes,
Like
yes.
most of the companies use SQL, so you can start with SQL, and in an interview as well, the interviewer is going to ask SQL part only, and other is uh, operating systems and the networking. So
Yes.
start doing in this manner. First, the major one, the important one is DSA. Then it is database, and then networking as well. So if you have a bit of knowledge of these 2 3 other subjects as well, then it will be easier for you to convince the interviewer. Okay, I don't have, like, it's not like that I only have the knowledge of coding. I can also bring in some extra knowledge of networking, which will help in the servers or maintenance part of the project as well. Networking part.
Yes. Thank you, sir, for your this crucial time gives to us to complete
Yeah,
our work.
no problem. No problem. Yeah, it's a pleasure to discuss with you and talking to you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.